Hello again, guys. Great to see you this week. I am Jay Cohen, owner of Locomotion Fitness in Charleston, South Carolina, two-brain business client. I'm here to talk to you about the trials and tribulations of that gym owner life. I know you know all about it. This week, I'm going to talk about leveraging and creating opportunities for your staff. Make sure hit that notifications bell, like and subscribe to this video so you don't miss any of the awesome stuff that we put out. So your staff is probably, definitely the most valuable asset that you have. And it is our job, it is your job as the owner of your gym to create opportunities for them. And I know if your brain is anything like mine, it is nonstop. There are a million ideas. I could do this kids thing. I could run this legends program. I could do what's going on outside of my gym right now. We call it Locomotion Buddies. It's a class for special needs, high school age kids. All of these ideas are wonderful and they would be amazing and create a ton of value for your community. But as your business grows, as you have more members, you have to mentor staff. We've got to pay the bills. We've got to worry about the facility. Our time to execute on a lot of these things gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And we need to make sure that we're doing two things as that happens. Number one is filter. Coop, the founder of Two Brain Business, talks about filtering your ideas on a regular basis. And he's got a great model on how to decide what you should be doing when. Of course, you've always got the ability or the option to talk to and listen to your mentor to help with that as well. But it's important for you to decide, I need to work on this thing instead of this thing, or maybe this needs to go on the back burner because I see 1 month from now, I'm going to have low revenue and I need a revenue generating activity, right? So we need to make sure we're filtering and choosing appropriately. We need to be able to delegate. We need to be able to hand off these ideas, especially the ones that you know are going to generate revenue and profit for your business, to a coach who is passionate about that idea. And I cannot stress that enough. If you just hand this thing off, this creation of yours, to a coach who is just an employee, who is just doing it because you're telling them to do it, it will not work. They do not have your level of passion and your level of drive. So you have to make sure you have the right person to do this. If you've got a coach who is really not big on kids and you try and give them the kids program, I promise it's going to fail. So make sure you have the right person to run that kids program and watch it really explode. As you're handing off that idea, and let's continue to run with this kids program idea, we need to make sure that you are providing ample instruction and guidance on your vision. Remember, this wasn't the staff person's idea. So it's your job to convey what you want out of the program, not to wait until they do it and then you be disappointed and angry at them because it wasn't like you saw it in your head. That's on you, right? So we've got to make sure we're expressing clearly what we're after. When we do that, next it's time to help them execute. And really what I've noticed as the affiliate owner, the biggest bang for my buck is helping them plan. Helping them plan their marketing. When are emails gonna go out? What's gonna go up on social media? What might the programming look like from an operational standpoint? Just giving them the lay of the land. As entrepreneurs, we're really good about just pulling things out of the ether and creating them. But a lot of folks that are coming from a 9-to-5 or don't have the same mentality really struggle without a framework. And so it's your job as the affiliate owner to provide that framework for your staff so that they can then succeed. So instead of dictating down to the staff, what I tell them is, hey, I've done this before. I have some experience in these things. When you get to something that is difficult or you're getting stuck or you're not sure what to do or why something isn't working, come to me. I am your resource. and I will do anything in my power to make sure that you are successful, because that helps everyone. So as you come up with all of these different ideas, make sure that you're not keeping them to yourself. I know one thing that I struggle with personally is handing off things because I'm worried it's not going to be done as good as I could do it. But when I sit down and I really think about it, I have two choices here. It can live in my brain and it can never get done. Because let's be honest, I just don't have the time and capacity for this thing to see the light of day. Or it can be executed on by a staff member that I know, like, and trust, that I can help guide and mentor and gradually improve. And it might not be exactly like I thought it was going to be in my brain, but it's going to be a win still. And having that trust for your staff and for what they're capable of doing is so, so important to be able to leverage them for the growth of your business. And that's the thing, when it boils down to it, we are responsible for keeping our business growing and providing an opportunity for our staff to thrive and succeed. The only way that I know of to make professional coaches is to give them opportunities to be entrepreneurs under your brand. So you're the entrepreneur, you set up the audience, you developed the brand, you created the following, but your staff member can be an entrepreneur. They can be an entrepreneur under you, inside of your business. They can take ownership and make it their baby. And when they do that, when the pay structure is set up appropriately, they can make a real wage. Talking $75,000, $100,000 a year plus when things are done well. And that is what leveraging your brain power and a coach's manpower and time can do if you trust them to do so. So don't stop thinking up these ideas. That's your job. However, do stop trying to execute on every one of them. First, filter. This is important. This is not important. I need to do this now. This can be done later. Second, delegate to your staff. Leverage them to help grow your brand, grow your business, and it's going to help them develop as a person, as a professional, as a coach. Of course, it also helps your community, providing a service that these people want and need. So it really is a win if you can just get out of your own head, pass these things off, and let your staff show you what they can do. All right, guys. Hope you found that useful. Again, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, and we will see you soon on the Two Brain Business YouTube channel.